Time now for our VIP Chautauqua with Cable 8's James Reed. And tonight, James introduces us to a man who, just like his idol Elvis, only needs one name. Here now, part one of our tribute to Sterling.
The recent local tribute show, Legendary, featured a diverse range of tribute artists, everyone from the Blues Brothers to Liza Minnelli to Neil Diamond was represented. But without a doubt, the main draw was local legend Sterling, who has long been a much sought-after tribute to the king of rock and roll himself. And this Elvis fan started off good and early.
As a child, I was a little bitty child, and of course, my folks listened to us, so we listened to, Elvis and George Jones and Johnny Cash and all those country stars and the big folks back, 30 years or more ago. So, I got into just listening and hearing my family listen. My brother Ben was an avid Elvis collector at that time, and he's 3 years older than me, so he had a pretty good collection. And we'd always sit there and listen to music, and of course, when he wasn't there, I'd use his record player and wiggle around and pretend I was Elvis. And it just grew from there, really.
Now, a real turning point for Sterling came in 1977 when he received the shocking news of Elvis' death.
That's where the magic of it happened, because I was at, it used to be called Ames Big Inn. And we were shopping when the news came that Elvis had died. And I remember my mother and father stopping, and the people in the store were talking about it, and the manager called everybody up front and said that they were going to have a moment of silence. And I knew, Elvis was the hound dog guy to me, and, Suspicious Minds guy. And then I said to my dad, I said, Elvis, or I said, who died? It was the president, because everybody was like so shocked. And my dad said, no, it's worse than the president, it was Elvis. And then right then, I kind of, even at 11, I had an idea that this guy was bigger than life for my dad to make any statement like that, And so through studying, I realized all the charitable works he did and all that his singing was just the tip of the iceberg. The person he was inside was so much bigger than he could ever be musically.
As to Sterling's first public performance of Elvis music,
I was at the Gaslight Motor Inn, which is now Sam's Club. I was about, I guess I was about 20. And they had a lip sync contest, because back then they didn't have karaoke. The guy that was running, his name was Gabriel Fargo. And he was an actual recording artist at the time, and he had a background tracks of Elvis's The Jordanaires. He just came from Nashville recording with them, and the song was called Love Me, and on the other side was Too Much. So they put that in, because I sang along with the one record, but I really sang. The guy said, hey, it sounds pretty good. So they put the tape in, and they played that, and he asked me to sing it, so I did. Well, everybody in the audience thought I faked it and lip sang, and then he announced that I wasn't lip singing, so I took and he asked me to change the words, and I did, and then I won the contest, and that just kind of skyrocketed from there.
All right, well, dare I say it, thank you, James. Thank you very much. And we invite you to join us again next week for part 2 of our profile. And in the meantime, James reminds you that he's always on the lookout for more very interesting people. So if you know of someone with an interesting job, talent, or hobby, contact us via the information there on the screen.